Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragonwing Diamonds. I am back after a pretty decent sized hiatus. Yeah, gotta get back into the swing of this. So yeah, I had come to the conclusion that I needed to end my channel for the time being. Although I didn't realize it was for the time being at the time. I thought I was done for good, but I don't know, just like meeting a bunch of people and being in the room with them, it just, I don't know, it kind of encouraged me to come back. So here we are. I'm just gonna catch up with you guys a little bit on Zero, lay down. Can we lay down, please? I'm gonna catch up with you guys on the last few months. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So yeah, but what I'm currently working on is Partners in Crime from Diamond Art Club, which I gotta reach far for this. Did not plan this, right? Okay. So yeah, we got Partners in Crime by Diamond Art Club. I am currently right here. Excuse me. I'm working my way into Harley's hair right now. I am working on this kit for Pride Month. This entire month for me has been nothing but Pride Month kits, because I'm very supportive of the LGBTQIA community. I'm actually part of it myself. So yeah, I definitely words are hard. So yeah, I wanted to just like go full ham on Pride this year, which I definitely did. I think I did pretty good. So I'm working on this kit. I am majorly enhancing it because this is an older Diamond Art Club release. So it was back at the time when there were only ABs, none of the new extra fun drills and stuff like that. So, well, I mean, the metallics and stuff could have been there, but there's no fairy dust at the time. So I've been wildly enhancing this, and I'm loving the way it's turning out. Like you can see a little bit here, I am putting fairy dust in both of their hair actually. And it's turned out amazing. I'm really enjoying it. So what I am working with, I got a bunch of stuff here. So my tray is a Muni Made tray. This is one of her newer versions of them with the magnets and stuff and the new shelf. I actually picked this up. It is a B-roll ones, or it's one of the oops trays. So I didn't notice that on the side, but honestly, this thing works amazingly for being an oopsie. But anyways, so I picked this up when I went to the Crafters Paradise retreat a couple weeks ago. And I mean, that's the thing that encouraged me to come back. So yeah. But yeah, so I picked this one up along with two others. I was only going to get one other, but then of course my friend Katie goes, oh, hey, look, it's buy 3, get 20% off. So the third one had to come home with me. So that's what I'm using. And I'm actually really loving the new design and like this filament. This one is so shiny. Like, I don't know, is it coming through? Oh yeah, it is coming through. Like it is so shiny. See, you can see my face. You can see my face. Okay, but anyways, it's so shiny and so nice, and like the drill smooth, like slides so nicely on it, and this shelf is like amazing. I love it. So yeah, I'm working with that tray, and then I have two pens, of course, in the rainbow variety. This one here is a Butterfly Effect Wearers pen. I actually got it from my friend Shire Shenanigans. My friend Nicole, if you don't watch her channel, you definitely should, and you should especially watch her retreat video because the way she tells that one story is just hilarious, and yeah, it's a great story. And then this one is, it's the Rainbow Kaleidoscope pen from Enabler's Outpost. I am obsessed with this pen. I love it. I wish I got one that was a little thinner, but like this was one of the first ones that Elizabeth released, and I was like, no, I gotta have that one. I don't care what turn, what size, or anything. I needed the color of the pen. And my little cutter. And then I have these cute little tweezers. So same person who convinced me to get the trays, my friend Katie, she made these tweezers for everybody at the retreat and like handed them out. And of course I had to get this one because, you know, scales, it could be mermaid scales, it could be dragon scales, it could be both. And then I have this beautiful trinket tray now. This was actually a gift from the person who was my tropic twin which I will explain a little bit on that later. But man, this is like, I opened this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and I haven't stopped using it since I got it. Okay, put those back on there. So this little minder is from Carissa's Craft Corner, and then, oh, I don't remember where this one is from, but these two were in the swag bag from the retreat. So yeah. Oh my god, my stickies. Oh, I am so not prepared. Okay. Is this what okay. So for us, the stuff I'm using Unicorn Farts Oh Snap Dots, just fitting for Pride Month, so love it. And then I am using two products from WeWax Crafts. So I'm using the Fairy Frost Wee Putty. Wait, yeah, I had a little too much fun with the theming of these. So yeah, I'm using this Wee Putty. Actually, like, I have so many good things to say about this Wee Putty, because I honestly, the last time I filled my pen once when I got to the retreat. I did 2 kits at the retreat, and then I finished a 3rd kit at home, all on the same one, same putty. It was just insane. So I didn't reload my pen at all during that, so it was impressive. And this is the Pina Colada WeWax. This is was in our swag bags as well. So as you can see, it says Crafter's Paradise 2025. So yeah, I had to give that one a go, and it literally smells exactly like Pina Colada. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh, and my washi tape. I'm using this rainbowy fun washi tape from Simply Gilded. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip. I'm not used to talking this much. Oh, I should be, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this section and then we'll move on to the next one. So first color I need. Watch, now is the time I'm gonna forget where all my drills are located. Okay. So I hope you guys have all been doing good. Oh, I'm sorry that I've kind of been very non-existent even on Instagram and stuff. Like, I've been wanting to post on there. I haven't had a lot of energy lately. Work's been kind of kicking my butt. Plus then I had the trip, which I also had to recover from, because, moving time zones, even just like one time zone, it can wear on you. And then also the fact, I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning every single night with these amazing people. And yeah, by the time I got home, my sleep schedule was shot. And I slept a lot because I had a lot of recovering to do, because I didn't sleep a lot at the retreat. So yeah, I need to push my chair closer. I feel like I'm so far away from my canvas right now. So yeah, we're all doing good here. Just been kind of working on the house hunt a little bit. I've been getting more into the swing of work. Obviously, it definitely is an adjustment period when you haven't worked for over 2 years. So of course now Artemis is gonna start playing with something. Yeah, so it's definitely an adjustment when you go back to work after not working for so long. So it's definitely taken some time for me to adjust, but I think I'm finally there, which is why I'm like, okay, I can do this now. And I know before I was stressing so much because it's oh, I can't get diamond paintings done as quickly as I used to, and what if that was the draw that everybody had to me and everything. But I've kind of let go of that now, especially since I'm still doing decent. I've almost finished 20 kits this year so far, so I'm still doing a pretty good job as far as diamond painting wise. I just won't have another 50 finishes in a year, which that's okay though. The nice thing about working, though, is I can actually build up my stash, and I've definitely built up my stash a lot. It's amazing how many paintings I've bought in the last couple months. It's kind of insane, not gonna lie. But yeah, so work is going good. It's been kind of crazy because I work for a hospital in the specimen management lab, for those who may not know. And obviously I can't talk a lot about it because, HIPAA, but yeah, the last week alone has just been pure chaos at work because we just went live on one of our new programs. So there you go. the program we use to order like the testing for blood work for like you go to a draw station, you get your blood drawn, and then it comes to us, and then like testing is ordered on that, and then we send it off to the department to do the testing, like chemistry or hematology and microbiology, yada yada yada. So the program that we order our tests in, how is there a fairy dust in there? How did that happen? I must have done this one back to back. Put you back in there. So yeah, that we got an upgrade to that program, which has been proving to be a learning curve for sure for a lot of people. So I picked up overtime on Sunday. Like, it was crazy because I just got point trained at work, which is awesome because that means now I think I'm literally trained on everything at work at this point. So yeah, I'm point trained. And so I was like, oh yeah, I can finally pick up these Sundays that people aren't willing to pick up, because it's literally just you're there just doing your own thing. Like, it was so nice. Like, I could listen to music and just do my thing. And like, yeah, once in a while the text came up to me, but like other department texts came up to me, but it wasn't that big. It was pretty nice. But of course, the first Sunday I decide to work is the go live. Like, it's like, so the go live happened in the middle of the night on Saturday, and then Sunday was the first official day of like using it. So I'm like, so yeah, I picked up that day, and my boss comes out and she looks at me. She's like, and I was like, oh yeah, I picked up that shift. I know, like, the guy who does scheduling wasn't there that day, and she's like, oh, you picked up the soft go live day? And I just like kind of stared at her. I'm like, well, crap. I'm like, well, I'll keep it anyways. Like, I'm not gonna just bail on you guys, because obviously, like, but I'm like, that's why nobody was picking it up. I assumed nobody was picking it up because it was Father's Day. No, not because of soft go live. But it's okay. Like, I actually went pretty smoothly. There were like a couple little hiccups because like on the Friday before, while we were running, like when we had like samples running and stuff like that, they did a update for the program that like talks between the machine that does the testing and where the results get sent out. So there was an update done there, and so some of the samples that moved into storage at that time kind of just, they didn't get tracked, so then they kind of like disappeared into oblivion. So I was like, where are all these samples? So yeah, that was like a little bit of a hiccup, but I mean, we got through it, and thankfully, like, everybody, like, came in the next day, and I got like, oh, you did so awesome for your first Sunday, like, by yourself on a soft go live weekend nonetheless. And I'm like, yeah. I'm glad, because I definitely punched out late because I was behind on stuff. But yeah, so I did good, which is good. And then because I did that Sunday, I also was prepared for Monday. Like, I was already an extra body on Monday, because like I just finished training somebody, and now that the go live is happening, like, they put me with that person just one extra day just to make, like, just for this. But then what I ended up being was kind of like a run all over the place, help out where was needed, and answer questions wherever was needed, because the two people who were senior techs, or their point techs for the day, they were very much like behind on their own stuff. So like, me being able to run around and do all that helped them out a lot, because they didn't have to try to figure things out and answer questions and stuff, which honestly, they asked me a lot of questions too. So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I've been pulling a lot of overtime this week. I'm pretty tired, but it's okay, because that's going to be a very nice paycheck, especially since I bought that summer mystery box. But yeah, so work's been crazy, but it's getting better with each day, which is the good thing. And then, of course, today's Thursday, and it's Juneteenth, so I have today off, which is nice, because I definitely need it, because I also work this weekend. So it's a lot of crazy happening right now. But yeah, work's going good. I don't think I'm getting off, or I'm definitely not getting off evenings anytime soon. I don't know if I got that promotion yet or not, but I'm choosing to stay on evenings, because my supervisor is amazing, and like, she wants to help me. She wants to help me progress in the company and stuff like that. So I'm going to stay with her a little bit longer and just kind of like let her take me under her wing and like help me become the person who like is deserving of these promotions and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to work with her, and yeah, I think evening shift is going to need me a lot right now. So yeah. So with me coming back to YouTube though, it's not going to be like to the extreme it was before where I'm trying to post as many videos or like 3 videos a week or anything like that. I'm just kind of going to post as things come along, like when I have the time and energy to post. Like that's basically what it's going to be. So yeah, I'm just going to play it by ear and not stress myself out over it, because I think that's what a lot of what happened before is I stressed myself out way too much and I burnt myself out. But, you know, it happens. We all learn from that, and then you adapt and move forward. And that's the point I'm at right now is I learned, now I'm adapting and stepping forward. So, also I apologize if the lighting is all funky. It's like overcast and it just rained a little bit, but then the rain stopped and then it got sunny again. The weather here does not know what it wants to do. Like yesterday it poured like buckets and buckets and buckets of rain on us, but today it's like, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, so family's all doing good. Sydney had her 3rd birthday back in April, which is still insane to me. And yep, the day of her 3rd birthday, she definitely turned into a 3-year-old. So we've been dealing with a lot of like screaming when she doesn't get her way, being mad, throwing stuff, all that fun stuff. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to survive this stage and then move on to the next one hopefully soon. We haven't started potty training her with her yet. We're still working on communication. She's still struggling a little bit with like communicating things, but she's getting better. So yeah, we're continuing to work with her and seeing where things line up here soon. But yeah, she's doing good. The boys are doing good. They're out of school next week for summer vacation, so that's going to be another adjustment. But also, Cherd will be home because Cherd doesn't work in the office during summer vacation, so that way I can have a little help with the kids, especially this year when with me having to work and stuff. It's the first summer I'm back to work, so there we go. So yeah, that's been going well. Where's lowercase a? There it is. Okay. So let's talk about the retreat. I'm sure you guys are probably sick of hearing about it, but it was a great time. So yeah, I was initially waitlisted this year for the Crafters Paradise retreat, and then when my time came and I got the email saying welcome to Paradise, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so exciting. Like I was not expecting to get in. So I was very excited, and then, you know, we came closer, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be meeting so many people that, you know, I've talked to for for the last 2 years, but haven't actually gotten the chance to meet in person. Like, I was excited, but I was also nervous because I'm like, what if I'm the annoying person that nobody likes? Like, you know, like the typical, like, worries that you have when you're neurodivergent and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was concerned that I wasn't gonna get along with them. I was concerned, like, what if they don't like me? Like, yeah, it was a lot of nerves, but that was not a problem at all. So the retreat started on Thursday. I flew in on Wednesday and stayed in a hotel with my friend Angela, and it was amazing. Like, it was so, like, I don't know, it was so chill because, like, we got dinner after she got me from the airport because, like, my flight didn't come in until, like, 5 something or 6 something. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, so, and my flight was a little bit later. Or maybe it was 4. It was like 4:30. So she came and got me. We got dinner, and then we just like hung out in the room and just chatted, and it was just amazing. Like, it was just so nice because, like, honestly, it didn't feel like I met this person for the first time. It felt like I was just like seeing somebody that I haven't seen in a long time. So that was amazing. And then on Thursday, we went to the airport to pick up Jessica over at the Stealthy Crafter, which, oh my gosh, meeting her was amazing. Like, Stealthy and I have been pretty close besties for the last few years, like ever since I found her on Instagram, and her profile said, I like World of Warcraft and diamond painting, and I like DM'd her, and I'm like, you're my best friend now. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, you're my best friend. Which that did actually blossom into an amazing friendship. So, yeah, so we went to pick her up, and I saw her, and she, like, I saw her, she's like looking around for, like, because we were described what vehicle we had, and like I was like sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, I see her, and Angela's like, okay, go get her. And so I like got out of the car and I freaking ran, and I almost tackled the poor girl. Like, I just like jumped and hugged her, and she just like squealed, Mackenzie, and it was just like, it was so much fun. And then we got her to Angela, and like they hugged, and then we got her stuff in the car, and then we're like, okay, it's time to go. Like, so then we were on our way out, and then we're like, oh wait, they're not doing a meal until dinner time. So we stopped at McDonald's and got a quick something to eat. And then we got to the retreat venue, which, you know, they put us in a church camp, which was kind of funny for some of us. So yeah, we got in there. Like, we got there, unpacked our bags and stuff, we're rolling stuff in, and then we get greeted by the one and only Mama Washi. I was so, like, at first I didn't realize it was her, and she's like, oh, I'm Mama Washi. I'm like, oh my god, it's Mama Washi. Like, I was so excited. So yeah, she gave us lays and then told us where to go and stuff. So we went, and we took the elevator up, and we got to that floor, and we were greeted by the committee, which was Kara, the principal painter, Katie over at Diamonds Washi, of course, Mama Washi was there, Katie was there, Alyssa from the Diamond Painting Accountant, and Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. And oh my gosh, like, walking in, seeing all them, like, I got so many hugs immediately. I was just like so excited, and I was like, oh my god, this is like so amazing, like meeting all of the people that I've just bonded so much with, and, you know, got to hug them, and it was just so amazing. So so yeah, we got our room keys and stuff, so we went and got ourselves situated. Me and Stealthy shared a room during the retreat, which was amazing. Because, like, me and her, like, it's funny because, like, both Angela and Stealthy learned very quickly, like, I am the easiest roommate in the world. Like, I don't care what bed I sleep in. I don't care what setup we have. I don't care about this, that, the other thing. Like, doesn't matter to me what we do. So, like, they really, they realized how chill it was, because, like, there was always constantly, like, oh, I'm sorry about this. I'm like, don't be, like, it doesn't bother me any. Like, as long as I have a little corner, I'm happy. Like, that's all I care about. So yeah, we got ourselves all settled in our room, and then went back to the craft room and got set up. And I had brought Rainbow Witch from Rita Konya to work on. Rita Konya, aka Aria Illustration. Ooh, that was hard to say. So I brought that to work on, because, you know, I wanted to get started on Pride stuff, even though it was like end of May still. But yeah, so I just like brain farted. Yeah, so got all set up and stuff, and like we're chatting, and like I'm looking around the room, because like there's a bunch of people I did not know, and I'm like, I'm gonna be the shy person for now. I'm just gonna hang out at my table and stuff. And like we were also waiting for the rest of our Discord group to show up too. So yeah, we're getting things situated and stuff. Oh, there we go. Stick. There we go. So yeah. And then I'm sitting there and I'm working, and then Shay walks in, and I look at her and I'm like, Shay, And she goes, oh, Mackenzie. And so like we jumped up and hugged, and I'm like, okay, that I got a Shay hug. Like that was amazing. So yeah, we were just like, it was just so amazing, and just a lot of amazing people there. And meeting all these people that I've bonded with so much over the last few years was just so awesome. So yeah, we're kind of we're settling in and stuff and talking, and then they did the like opening thing, like, oh hey, this is our itinerary, yada yada yada, and plans and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good. And then as the day went on, of course, like more and more people showed up. So you got like Randy over at You Can Call Me Butter. She is a freaking hoot. Oh my gosh. So I got to meet her. I got to meet Mystery of Diamonds, which was the person I was most excited about meeting, which was funny because like we were like, she was talking about something behind me, and I turned around because she was like, I think she was talking about dragons or something, and I like turned around and was like, oh yeah, and started talking and stuff like that. And like I was standing over and talking to her and stuff like that, and then I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, remember what led into it, but I'm like, oh yeah, I've commented on your channel quite a bit. I'm Dragon Wing Diamonds. And then she goes, you're Dragon Wing Diamonds? And then she looks at Kara and she goes, Kara, it's Dragon Wing Diamonds. And honestly, I think that was the highlight of my retreat, because like I'm sitting there being like, oh my god, it's Brandy from Mystery of Diamonds, and she's over there like, oh, it's Dragon Wing Diamonds. So like it was just such a great back and forth, and I'm like, I was so excited. And then of course like Tropic Twin. So the Tropic Twin is kind of like their version of a Secret Santa. You have like 6 gifts that you had to sneak to your twin throughout the day, or throughout like different periods. Like lunch periods were when you would sneak the gifts and stuff, like lunch and dinner time. And so like you had to sneak the gifts to your Tropic Twin, which I got Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds. So that was really exciting, because I'm like, oh, I'm like the best person to get her, because we both have such common interests. It's going to be so easy for me to find her stuff for her. So I, yeah, because they give you like a list of things to go, but like, well, they give you like this questionnaire being like, okay, what's your favorite snack? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite color? What do you do besides diamond painting? And what don't you need more of, and stuff like that. So like looking based on that, and I was like, okay, I got some pretty solid gifts, I think. And then I was like, well, because I have Mystery of Diamonds, of course I need to find dragon wrapping paper. And I did find some on Amazon. So like that was definitely the best part of it, because like I'm sitting there, like I snuck the first gift to her, and I'm sitting there, and then I just hear, oh my god, they have dragons on them. like she was so excited about the wrapping paper. I'm like, yes. I'm like, I did it. I did awesome there. And I was also told that I did awesome on all the gifts I picked out. And like, yeah, because I mean, she was behind me, so like it was fun just like listening to the reaction to everything. And then my Tropic Twin, I was able to guess by a certain point, because like I'm like looking at these gifts, and I'm like, wait a minute, these are very, very specific. So, so yeah, I got a corgi coloring book for my first day, which I'm like, okay, so this person obviously knows I have 0. Like, that's a good one there. And of course, like I listed Kit Kats as my favorite candy, so I got like king size Kit Kats every single gift. It was, oh, I still have like 3 of them in the closet that I have to eat. I like scarfed one of them last night in one sitting. So got a corgi coloring book, and then I got some vanilla scented lotion and hand sanitizer, I think it was. To remember, like everything is all upstairs, or that's all upstairs, so I don't remember exactly. So I got that, and then I got the trinket tray. Oh, and I also got like a little kids kit that was like diamond painting bracelets, and on it said for Sydney. So it's like, okay, well, clearly the person knows my child too, so okay. And then I got this amazing candle. It's like strawberry pound cake scented, and oh my god, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this one off. I have some drills, I I have some glue exposed on this one still because I'm waiting for an order from DP with sparklers. So, been leaving that on, but honestly, I'm not going to be able to keep it covered. Okay. So yeah, I got that candle, and then the thing that I was like, okay, this has to be this person, was I got a diamond painting from Bella Art de Nicole, and it is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and it is the Monarch one. And I was like, okay, so the only other Jasmine Beckett Griffith I have actually like actively finished is sitting on a sunflower. And I remember like telling the story that that Kit called out to me for some reason, and I couldn't remember, like I couldn't figure out why. And then it hit me all of a sudden. I don't make you guys seasick, okay? It hit me all of a sudden that it was because it reminded me of my dad. Because my dad's song for me was Butterfly Kisses, and the sunflowers, like he used to grow sunflowers. So like that was like a big thing for me when I realized that. And then I get this beautiful diamond painting that's monarch with monarch butterflies on it. I'm like, okay, only one person in this room pays that close attention to my life and would remember that detail when getting me a gift like this. And so like, okay, I think I know who it is. And so yeah, we go through the next couple of gifts and stuff like that, and then the last day, like they did the reveal. It's like, okay, we spin the wheel, pick a person, that person delivers their gift to their final person. And I mean, I missed out on that though, because Mistria had to leave a day early, which was so sad. So I gave her her final gift the day before, and told her it was me. But yeah, so they did that, and like the person stands up, and like they were all like messing around, like walking all over the room, giving other people hugs, and like, oh nope, not you, LOL, and stuff like that. And so finally she lands to me and gives me a big hug and a big old kiss on my cheek, and I'm like, I had a feeling it was you. And the answer is, it was Shay over at Crafting with Shay. I'm like, you are the only person that would pay that close attention to my life and remember that detail. That's why I knew it was you, because honestly, Shay is the most genuine, amazing person I have ever met in my life. And like, the way she is on YouTube is the way she is in real life. She is just so sweet and sincere, and like, I was like, there's no way it could be anybody else. Like, it had to be. And she's like, how'd you know it was me? I'm like, it was the diamond painting. That's what clued me in. But yeah, it was just so amazing. And yeah, it just made me so happy. So yeah, Shay got me, and I got Brandy, and yeah, it was so fun watching everybody sneak around too, and like trying to figure out who has who and everything like that. And the ones that were killing me the most were like Lindsay and Tiffany. Lindsay over at Emerald and Fairy Lights, Tiffany over at Diamond at Tiffany's, because they literally sat across from one another. And they were each other's tropic twins. So it was just so funny watching them go back and forth. And then Lexi's was hard to figure out too, because like hers was being so sneaky. But yeah, I think that was the most fun for me. It was just like kind of sitting there and observing who had who, and just like at the end seeing if you were right on everybody. So yeah. So yeah, that's the tropic twin part of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a great story. So I missed half of the story, but I was told it. And if you want the story in like full amazing detail, definitely go watch Shire Shenanigans retreat video, because she had me dying laughing at work while I was listening to her. Well, on my lunch break. So, yeah, like I said, we were at a church camp, and we were definitely not the only group there. So, like, I think it was like, the weekend or something. And like, there was like people on the second floor, which we kind of learned that our craft room was definitely soundproof, thankfully, because we were all very loud in there. So, So yeah, earlier in the day, the girls all went, I think it was like a Buc-ee's run or something. Or maybe they just were going, or was it breakfast? I don't know. I wasn't there for this part, but yeah, Nicole, like Tiffany asked Nicole like what was on her shirt, and like she had like a jumper on, so she like pulled it down and was like showing, but she thrust her chest out, and so like the door opens and there's a priest standing there, and so it was like. Yeah, so they came up and told me the story, and I'm just sitting there dying. I'm like, of course that would happen to you of all people. And so, yeah, and then later on we were all going down to dinner, and like there's a bunch of us in this elevator, like a bunch of us crazy women in this elevator. And the doors open on the second floor, and there's the priest again. And Nicole just kind of like shot to the floor. And then like she didn't realize he was getting on the elevator, and she goes, guys, that's the daddy. we all just like and he actually heard her too, and it's just like, oh my gosh, girl, you did not just say that. Oh my god. So that was comical. Yeah, we had a lot of interesting conversations. Like our friend Charmaine's from Las Vegas, so she taught us how to properly tip your strippers, and then showed us how to do it on Jade. Which, oh my god, Jade is the tiniest, most adorable human being I have ever met on the face of the planet. I absolutely love Jade. Yeah, I was so excited to meet her, and it was so fun. Got lots of hugs. Lots of hugs. So yeah. That was some crazy shenanigans, and then of course there was one person there who did not know the other definition of DP. And when she found out, it was a very, very comical moment. Because of course, she was freaking out, and we're all like, "Oh, wait, you didn't know that? What? You didn't know? Oh." So that was pretty funny. And then I think the best thing too was like they did a so one of the women, she runs the Lone Star Retreat, I believe. Her name's Marissa. And so she was there, and she brought one of her traditions over to us from the Lone Star Retreat. And that was, she was kind of sitting in the back corner, observing, listening, paying attention to everything. And she did this thing where she reads quotes out of context. And, it was pretty comical. Like, I swear, like, half of the quotes came from our group alone. And, like, one of the quotes was just like, oh, just blame Shay. And then, of course, when that one came out, Shay's just looking around like, wait, what did I do? It was so funny. And, yeah, there was a lot of comical things that came out of that. It was such a relaxing time, too, because it's just, like, we diamond painted, we ate, we had snacks, we laughed, we bonded with people, and then on Sunday of the retreat, they did a vendor showcase, which, I was looking forward to. I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning the night before, so I was still in bed, and then Stealthy comes in the room, and she goes, oh, hey, are you coming down for lunch? Because, I'd just woken up, and it was almost lunchtime, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be up in a second. I'm going to get up and get ready in a second. And then she goes, oh, by the way, Muni's here. I'm like, I shot out of bed so fast. I'm like, Muni's here? Oh, my God. And I'm like, I got to get in the shower. And so I, like, launched myself out of bed, took a shower as quickly as I could, and, like, got myself ready. And I went down into the craft room, and there's Muni made. I'm like, oh, Muni! I was, like, so excited. Yeah, Muni was invited out because, the retreat was, like, right near her house, too. So she was invited out to do the vendor showcase, and so we got to shop Muni-made kits, which it turned, like, I'm glad I missed this part because I didn't have the money to spend, but apparently Shay is a really good salesperson and convinced a lot of people to buy a lot of kits. But yeah. But man, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God. And like, of course, yeah, that's where I got this tray. So I picked up the 3 trays, and I got the Lost World Femke Deborah mermaid. I'd been staring that one down online for the longest time, and I just haven't like taken the plunge. And I'm like, well, it's here in front of me. It's in my hand. It's coming home with me. So I did snatch that up. And then I also bought a couple of kits from Jade. What did I get? I bought Dragon Riders because it's funny, like we all kind of like grouped together, like we did a pool together to pay for the hand rendering for Dragon Riders, but I still hadn't bought in the kit. I'm like, you know, I probably should buy this kit since I like put money into the hand render. And then like I was saying like, oh yeah, I haven't even gotten it yet to Jade like earlier in the retreat, and she's like, oh, I have copies of that with me. I was like, oh, perfect, one of them's mine then. So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed a couple of Flossy Fox shops, which, you know, people were laughing at me because I was literally like holding these diamond paintings, like I'm like hugging them in my arms because I was just like so happy. And then I jumped over to Shire Shenanigans table, got a couple of cover minders because I just love her wooden cover minders. I think my favorite thing about them is that they smell like campfire. Like it's so relaxing, so peaceful. I love it. So I got some of those, and then I looked at the DP with Sparklers with table, but I'm one of those people where like I need the kits in front of me to plan the enhancements. I'm not going to just buy enhancements without knowing what it's going to be for. So like I would have purchased from them, but I didn't know what I wanted to enhance next, which, oops, I did not mean to do that, which ended up being this kit. So funny enough, I did actually end up placing an order after all. I placed it the day I started this one. But yeah. But yeah, it was just, I keep saying but yeah a lot, don't I? But yeah, it was an amazing time. I had a blast. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say about it. There's another thing I wanted to talk about it. What was it? Well, I mean, this isn't it, but of course, also while we were there, Diamond Art Club did their anniversary live, which I'm sure you guys saw me pop up on that a couple times. Well, yeah, they did their anniversary sale, and then Katie and Lindsay did their live, which, oh, I remember the other thing I wanted to talk about, which was funny, though, because, like, we were teasing Katie so bad in the Discord server, because we're like, she was like, oh, yeah, we're probably going to go live at the retreat if the internet holds up, and we're all like, oh, really? Really? So we can cause shenanigans? We can mess with you? And, like, we're making jokes like, yeah, we're just going to stand in front of Katie and just be, like, sniffing ABs or something like that. Stuff like that. And she's just like, oh, gosh. So we were preparing to do shenanigans, but then Kara pulled out the principal voice on us, and we're all like, okay. So we couldn't cause as much chaos as we wanted to. But, yeah. So they set up like right across from the craft room, and like when they were setting up, I'm sitting in like direct eyesight of them. I'm like, you sure this is a good idea? And Katie goes, no, this is not a good idea. But yeah, so they got all like, that was fine though. Like, and like Lindsay was talking about like pulling out that kit and stuff like that, and I'm like remembering the size dimensions on it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hard for her to hold up. So that's why I like ran out there real quick, and I was like, here, I can hold it up for, like, I was like mouthing it to her. I was like, I can hold it up for you. And that's when they're like, oh, we have a helper and stuff. So I was like, I'm sitting there unrolling the canvas as they're chatting and showing the drills and stuff like that, and finally get it like rolled back got flat and stuff like that. And so got it in frame, and I wasn't planning on like pulling it down, but then they're like, oh, you want to say hi? I'm like, okay, hi. So I did that. So yeah, I did jump in there. And then later in the live, there is a Crafter's Paradise conga line. Yeah, I do that every time. So we all got into a conga line with our funky sunglasses and just danced around, and it was a lot of fun. And then, of course, you know, the anniversary sale itself, I ended up picking up 3 kits from that myself. Like, yeah. It was just, I couldn't say no to these kits. It was so hard. So I picked up the Becca Tyndall, the Fallen Halloween one. I did the companion to that last year during Drills and Chill season. So I was like, I need this one. Like, when I saw it in voting, I'm like, I 100% need this. Like, this is a major need. So I did that one. I got that one. I got the Aria illustrations, the Witch in the Library one, because how could I not? Excuse me. She was absolutely beautiful. And then I wasn't going to get this one, but then of course Katie is sitting there working on it at the friggin' retreat, finished it at the retreat, and it was stunning. So I ended up getting the Chrysabug as well. Just the only reason I got that one was because I saw it in person. I saw how beautiful it was. I'm like, damn it, Katie, what the hell? So yeah, I got that one. So I spent a lot more money on Diamond Art Club than I anticipated, which was, I mean, it was fine. Just meant I had less money for the vendor showcase, but I will be better prepared next year, that's for sure. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then one of the days, Kara's never gonna live this one down. So Kara did a self-care class, and so I did go to that because I was like, yeah, I'm curious how or what she's gonna recommend and stuff like that. And so like she's like, okay, we're all gonna go outside for this, and it's like, okay, we're gonna go outside on a Texas day. It was sunny. Okay, so we get outside, and you know, first we did like an activity that was like pick a picture and talk to someone about what it means to you. And I'm like, okay, I gotta find someone I don't know. So I got one person, and we chatted and stuff, and we both picked pictures of our kids, which was adorable. And then and then we just like came back together, and like I was kind of just like sitting down. We're just like, Kara was like talking about stuff, and we were like absorbing, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know, my pasty white skin is sitting out here in the Texas sun. This is probably not going to end well when I get back inside. So sure enough, we all are heading back inside, and Kara just takes one look at me because I'm burnt. Like, I'm already burnt. Like, it wasn't the worst sunburn I've ever had, thankfully. Like, it wasn't too bad, but I was definitely red. And Kara just like looks at me and she goes, "Oh my God." It's okay, I promise. And she's like, "Oh my God, I should have done this inside, not outside." I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, I'll be tan by tomorrow. It'll be fine. But I mean, it wasn't actually tomorrow. But so yeah, it took a couple days, but the burn did like dissipate into tan. And so by the end of it, I was like, "See, Kara, look, I'm fine. Like I'm tan now. Like I always burn first thing in the summer, but once my skin gets a little bit of pigment, it's fine." But it's like it was just funny though, because it's like, yeah, I live in New York. Like by this point, spring had hit, yes, but it had been raining nonstop for like, yeah, it has not. So I went through months of cloud cover because of snow, and then I went through months of cloud cover, or like a month of cloud cover because of rain, and then I go to Texas, and I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna be fun. Like at first it looked like it was supposed to be cloudy and rain, or it was supposed to be rainy too, but it actually ended up being really beautiful weather. But like so I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, my skin hasn't seen the sun in probably 7 months. So yeah, that's why I burnt. And Kara just felt so bad. So now it's the running joke, like, yeah, I burnt Mackenzie. And just, yeah. Yeah, she felt so bad at first. I'm like, well, she probably does still feel bad, but I'm like, don't worry about it. I promise I'm fine. Like, I always burn. This is nothing new for me. It just comes with being in this region with no sun for a bit of the year. But yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go to a retreat, I highly recommend it. Like, if you miss out on one, like if you get on the wait list, like just wait, because sometimes people forget to pay, sometimes people don't pay, and it's just like, it's very easy to get into it. So I didn't quite get there the first year because I did it a little too late for the sign up, but like, yeah, just wait list doesn't mean you don't get to go. It just means there's a shot that you will get in. So yeah, but yeah, being in that room with all those amazing creators and stuff, and talking about like our channels and stuff, and like bonding over it and stuff. Like I don't know. I could feel the creative energy, if that makes sense. And I was just like, man, I kind of wish I still had my channel now. Like this is making me really feel like, and also like Shay kind of also inspired me too, because she took a pretty long hiatus and then she came back, and like she said all the things in her WIP and chat that I'd been feeling too. Like I was nervous to come back because, what if, what if people don't like me anymore? What if I'm not interesting anymore or anything like that? Just random thoughts in my mind that like obviously probably have no merit. But yeah, I was nervous about coming back, but you know what? Here I am. I took the plunge, and I'm having a lot of fun recording this WIP and chat. And it's been a long time since and I think that's the thing that the retreat really taught me too, is like, I think I put myself into a protective bubble in 2020 when the world was just really bad with the shutdowns and everything like that. And like, I put myself in a bubble because like, that's all I could do. And like, I guess I was just kind of afraid to live, as if that makes sense. And so I went with these people. I laughed. I cried because of laughing. Like, I was myself around them. And I guess the thing that I took away the most from this retreat is that I was reminded how to have fun. Like, I was reminded that, yes, I'm a mom, but it's okay that I go a little crazy once in a while and laugh and make jokes with my friends and just, and just be a person, be happy. So, yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaway I have right now is like, I realize how much I've really closed myself off to the world, and I'm like, you know what? It's time that I am really like open, like I start being me. And that's what I'm doing. Like I'm accepting parts of me that I didn't realize were a thing, which, I'll get into that at some point in the future, just not something I can talk about right now. I've bonded with people, like, I just laughed and had fun with them, and just, yeah, I'm embracing my autism as well as a part of me and learning how to function with it. And yeah, I'm just overall just improving myself as a person. And I think that's like the biggest takeaway I have from this retreat right now. And I think it's the most valuable one I have from this retreat, because it's okay. It's okay to let loose and go crazy once in a while. It's okay to laugh about gummy bears. If you know, you know. Like, yeah, I'm just really thankful for being able to go and do that. And also, I traveled on my own for the first time too. Like, I flew from New York to Texas on my own, which, years ago that wouldn't even been a possibility for me, because like I just would have been so afraid, and it's like, yeah, this isn't happening. Put a lot in there. So yeah, I did a lot for this. Like, this retreat was a big eye-opener for me, and yeah, I can't wait to go next year, which, yes, I am going next year, and I can't wait to. Okay, anyways, so also while I was at the retreat, me and Cherd celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary, so I'm happy to say we made it to a year. We almost didn't, but thankfully things did work out, and we did get ourselves back to a good place, and now we are so much stronger than ever. And I'm so thankful that Cherd was okay with me not being home for our anniversary, but I did make sure, like, good old Amazon, I made sure to send something, like send a little anniversary present. And I also finished Rainbow Witch on our anniversary, which was June 1st, which was also the start of Pride Month. So I was excited that I started my Pride Month by finishing a kit. And also, not to mention, you know, shocking everybody, because I think I did like 2 whole rows of that kit in one day. And like I did it at the retreat, so everybody was just like, damn, you're fast. But Elise is the one who wins for fastest at the diamond painting retreat, because she finished so many more than I did. Although I feel like square footage is probably equal. So yeah. Anything else to talk about? Whoa, damn, that went fast. I don't know if I have anything else I want to talk WIP and chat wise. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what kind of schedule you guys can expect from, like, I mean, don't expect a schedule from me. I will post when I can. I do know that I'm getting, like, I got the shipping notification for the summer mystery box, so I will be doing an unboxing of that on my channel. See what I get. I'm very excited about that one. Like, when they said like large kits, I'm like, oh, I really want that. Like, I really wanted it. So, and I missed out on the Christmas and the Halloween ones this year, so I'm excited that I get to take part in this one. Yeah, and I gotta do some more small shop purchases. I had been holding off for a bit until things got figured out a little bit more with the shipping situations everywhere, but it seems like things have been figured out for now, so I'm definitely going to be trying to order from some more small shops here. I did order some new pixels because they have a collab going with Stardew Valley, which I have been playing that so much recently. I love Stardew. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those in. I might actually show those on the channel too. I don't know, I see my other friends doing like multi-crafts and showing like their pixels and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know, I think that would be a good idea to start including too. So like, when I do month in reviews, you probably will be seeing more than just diamond paintings now. You'll probably see like the pixels and the sticker scenes I've been doing that Charmaine got me hooked on. Like, there's a lot of things I can show now, and I think that would be a lot of fun, because then I think it'll make it feel better for me personally, because I'm used to coming into these with like 5 or 6 kits, but instead I can come in with like a couple kits and then whatever else random little projects I finish throughout the month too. So I think that'll help me mentally. I know you guys don't care if I finish a lot of kits or not, but it'll help me mentally. Because I can't shut down those inner demons sometimes. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you so much for just sticking by me through all this, trying to figure all this out and everything. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys, like everybody who stayed subbed. I was surprised that I didn't like drop down below 1,000. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to continue to bring you guys more content, because I do enjoy it. And once I get over certain hurdles in my own brain, I think it'll become a lot easier. So there we have it. I'm gonna finish color blocking this Ivy's face, and I don't know, just chill out while, yeah, currently Churd's at the auto shop with the car getting the oil changed on it. So yeah. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, throw me a comment, let me know how you guys are doing. Yeah, just let me know how you guys are doing, what you're working on, stuff like that. And if you're not already subscribed and you like diamond painting content, I am going to be back, so definitely hit that little subscribe button down there. And then hit that bell to be notified when I post videos, because, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to set up a schedule. I'm just going to post when I have the energy and time, so definitely hit that bell so you can see when my videos pop up. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.